They're a noisy bunch, Enderman, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, hey folks, I'll be right back as soon as I take care of a minor problem. In the meantime, why don't you say hello to some of our new subscribers?
Hello fans, how are you today in the wonderful internet land?
And we have mail just as soon as I start off. Hi there folks, this here is Uncle Troy. Today we are playing Minecraft, and one of the other person, ouch, there's a hole there. And one of the other people on the server is going to show off his Enderman farm. Whoops, hey, there's a cat. An ocelot, I think they're called. And I'm getting distracted. Let's continue on. And it turns out the quickest way to get to the Enderman farm is to take a shortcut through the Nether. And I believe Halo Man has a Nether portal somewhere here in his base. I just got to remember where it is. Hello, dogs. Bark to you too. Ah, yes, here we are. Now, even though I posted a video about how to, oops, a little lag there, stepping into the Nether, about how to line up your portal so you always go back to the same portal you came in from, nobody checks it out because we always end up coming back to different portals. And let's see, is it over here? No, yeah, here it is. I found the portal, Rob. And he's already in the end, so here I come. Ah! Ninja. Okay, we are now recording. So say hello to the viewers, Robbie.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
And viewers, and me at a later stage.
That's right. I don't know if you've ever recorded something and uploaded it to YouTube, but when you're playing it back, you talk to yourself, or at least I do.
Yeah. I can imagine that, going on quite a lot.
All right. For those of you just joining us, which would be everybody, because I'll probably edit out everything I've recorded so far, we are in the end, and it looks like we killed the dragon right up here.
Yep.
Which was actually fairly close to where we came into the end over there. I know in our last world, I think we were on the other side of the continent.
It ended up to be quite good positioning, actually.
And we'll just pretend like you did that on purpose.
Yeah. And I don't know if you can see, but up there's some jungle trees.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah. So the stairs in here are quite unfinished.
Mm-hmm. Will they lead all the way up to the portal there when you're finished?
Yeah. That's the plan, at least. Don't know if it will happen. So do you want to go see the actual thing?
Yeah, let's go check out your probably the most impressive Enderman farm I've seen so far.
So the design was made by Panda 4994 for this whole sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty interesting. When I was going up it the other day, I just felt like I was on a minecart going down a track. So the waterfalls and the water up on top keep Endermen from teleporting around?
Yep. Just have to rail this off because it's a tiny bit unsafe.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so we have wheat, we have melons. What, no pumpkins?
Not yet. I considered it, but don't know if they'll really be used all too much.
Okay. And so I see some cocoa beans back there in the background.
Yeah, it's quite useful to make cookies when doing it, because I think you get 8 cookies for each cocoa and 2 wheat that you use, so it's a lot better than using the melons because you get heaps more.
Right. And even if you use 3 wheat, you only get like 2.5 hearts. But if you use 2 wheat and a cocoa bean, you get 8 hearts total. Or is it 4 hearts?
8 hearts.
8 hearts.
My accent's not that bad.
I'm sorry. I do that, and I'm gonna apologize in advance. I was saying before we started recording, I told you I'd read off what you wrote in a New Zealand accent, and I realized I had no idea what a New Zealand accent was.
Yeah, we say we think that it sounds right, but we say words a bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to an American last weekend, and it's quite funny, like her impersonation of my accent, because I didn't think it sounded that bad, but it does.
Well, I think everybody thinks they don't have an accent.
Yeah. Quite weird things, accents. Should just all be the same.
Mm.
So, through here, I made some storage areas.
Mm-hmm.
Massive. It was meant to be bigger, but I got bored making it. But these are for like lots of ender pearls, basically. Almost 4 chests are full, so it hasn't really been used too much yet.
Okay. Yeah, I took several stacks home with me last time I was visiting.
Yeah.
Of course, I was checking out the Ender farm, but let's see. And then we got some individual storage over here if we want to claim a space. Somebody was telling me.
Yeah, I made 10 spots just to even it out. Got lots of enchanted stuff. Oh, not lots anymore in here. I think I moved it all up to my base. Used a good stack of diamonds in here one day. I got quite bored. Yeah, and then the actual thing, it's only half built. I've got a stack of pistons and stuff over there to do the other half at some point.
Okay. How does it work? Does it use the pressure plates and the pistons? So when they spawn, it pushes them off the edge?
It's more compact. It uses tripwire.
Oh, tripwire.
So they spawn, and then the tripwire gets activated by a thing of redstone behind it, and then it just activates the pistons and pushes them down into here.
I hadn't even thought of that. All the designs I'd seen so far use pistons and pressure plates on the ground.
Yeah. I was doing some research when I was getting ready to build it, and I thought that it was a lot more resource friendly than using a whole lot of stone. It's meant to take about a minute and a half to get level 30, but because it's only half done, the Endermen eventually run out.
It still takes quite a while for me to catch up. Because I'm a mean, awful person. I just like to do this.
Poor guys. Might put glowstone in the floor at some point, because I think that there's a couple that spawn down here.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time I go killing them, there's always one that won't die.
Well, I went from level 39 to level 43 just then, I think. I still haven't enchanted from the last time I was here.
Having some fun over there.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is. I just like these ender pearls. So before I was thinking, I'll just ender pearl over to that storage area, and then I thought, no, I'd better not.
Yeah. I used them when I was working on the roof. I used them to get back in.
Oh, careful there.
I didn't mean to do that. Anyway,
good save, man.
yeah. Just showing off my incredible skills on camera. Yeah, and I fell off quite a lot using them when I was working on the roof. If you want like a diamond pick or something to enchant while you're here.
Well, if you can spare it.
I'm in no short supply of diamonds at the moment.
Because I do need a good pick. I end up with just like efficiency is about the only thing I've been getting, but
yeah,
I haven't added a lot of bookshelves to my enchanting table because I keep running out of cows.
Yeah, it took quite a while to get my first enchanting set.
Alrighty, level 30 enchant, and we got efficiency 4. Alright. Since I just have about 20% efficiency left on my old one here, I'm going to combine it with this brand new one here to make me a fresh one. Let's try. No, well, I only got 13 levels now. Now I've got to go back and get some more levels.
They're a noisy bunch, Enderman, aren't they?
They are. And about the time they start thinning out is when I get back to the 30.
Good timing.
Yep. Alrighty, another level 30 enchant. This time we get, here we go. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch 1.
That's good.
That is a good one.
One of the best that you can get. Just depends whether you like Silk Touch or Fortune more, I guess.
I probably like Fortune more, but it's been so long since I've had a Silk Touch, I'll probably go off and start harvesting ice or something.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen Etho's ice machine, but I was thinking of making something like that.
Yeah, he uses, I didn't realize you could do this now. Buckets of water in dispensers will actually spit out and suck up water.
Yeah, when I first saw that, I was like, what is this wizardry?
Because I've tried to control water with pistons before, and if you're in a winter biome, you have to make sure to enclose your water so it doesn't freeze up before you turn the piston loose on it. So we are, I think, Halo Man said 128 spaces from the mainland.
Yeah, I made it a bit more. I think I made it about 150-ish. Just for the just so it was definitely far enough away.
Right. So the Enderman in our trap can't like teleport over to the mainland and vice versa.
Yeah. And that's what all the water's for as well.
Yeah. Oh, goody. I can see the mainland over there. I only recently upgraded to a 64-bit Windows with 64-bit Java, so I can use far render distance again.
Okay. I've always used normal. I found that when I used to play on far, it would crash all the time. But I don't know if that's been changed.
I used to play on far all the time, and then they updated something, and about the time the little warning started appearing on the screen that if you go to far in 32-bit, it might crash, that's when it started crashing. Before then, it never crashed on me.
Oh, okay.
So it's like once they warned me it might happen, it started happening all the time.
Yeah. They jinxed it.
Yeah, that's it. And I was over at the village I've been renovating, and didn't realize, because I discovered the village in normal render distance, so I didn't realize you can actually see Halo Man's treehouse from the village and vice versa in far.
Okay. I haven't seen the village in Halo Man's houses yet, because I live quite far away, so I don't really hang around spawn too much.
See, on the map, it looks like somebody went, I think, east, or maybe it was south. I don't know. In the real world, I can tell you what direction things are. But on the map of the world that I make every so often, somebody went very far away past another village and then made a little path out to an island. Would that be you?
Yeah, that would be me. Using up all the space with massive lines of walking.
Yeah.
And then I just recently found a massive Extremes Hill biome as well, so I've been around there.
Yeah, I've been meaning to find one of those myself. I don't think I've ever mined an emerald. I've just traded for them.
Oh, okay. I've got like, not to brag or anything, but I've got like 40 silk touch emerald things.
Oh, that didn't sound like bragging at all.
Well, I've got 40. How many do you have?
I think I've got 10, mostly because I've been knocking down sugar canes and making paper.
Villages that I found. Oh, well, some of them died, which had good ones, but all the other ones have really crazy things, like they want me to trade 9 cooked fish. I mean, like, who cooks fish? Who catches fish?
I think it helps if you do like I've been doing and just adding extra doors to every building, and so you end up with 30 villagers around you. There's usually one that has something good.
Yeah. And then you can go evil and kill all the ones that don't.
Actually, I hadn't thought of that till you just mentioned it. And I've got one of them big iron golems, or excuse me, golems, how you're supposed to pronounce that. But I made one just to see if I could, and then I think the village has spawned another one. But they don't like it when you go whacking on the villagers.
No. So do you want to go see anything else?
Well, I was about to ask, have you built anything good over at your other base? Let's see. I'll come back to my bed, which was over near the village, and I guess you'll come back to your bed, which is somewhere else.
Yeah. Somewhere far, far away. Some people might call it antisocial.
I can get that way a little myself sometimes. I know. Oops. What were you doing there?
I accidentally clicked an Enderpearl again.
Looked like it, yeah. On one of the back about 1.6 or so, it was me and TechDolphin and El Chico in a world, and TechDolphin built his house, and then I went and explored for about an hour and built my house, and it turned out I was like 2 ridges from his house, but you couldn't see each other because there was a mountain in between, so I figured that was okay. But then El Chico comes in and he builds right in the ridge between us. Oops, I'm stuck in a block.